Hey, how's it going everybody? This is Voice back with another video on the channel. This is going to be a tip for Git. When you create a new project, you will find yourself adding few things to gitignore. Every time I create a project, I just gotta make sure that I have a few things. For example, .vscode folder or .idea folder if you're using IntelliJ based IDE. And every time you create a new project, you have to add them manually. Now, I was trying to find a way where I could add these files into one place and then I'll never have to worry about. Now, if you're working in a team, it's good as well to put those into gitignore because your teammate might not have that global gitignore file. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can create global gitignore file and add things to it, and then every project in your computer can read that file and then automatically ignore those files throughout the system. So right now, if you see, I'm gonna just paste these files. You can see here we got this vscode idea and then some Mac related files like .ds_store, which doesn't have to go into the repository, and the command for that is git config core.exclude file, and then you give a path. So I'm going to just create .gitignore onto the global, and then to verify that you can just write this command and it will give you the path of gitignore. We're going to paste and I'm going to save this file. I'm going to remove these files. Okay, let's save this. And now we're going to use this peacock surprise me with new color. What it does, it will add this .vscode folder and we'll have this settings.json file. And now if I open terminal, so if I do git status now, you'll see we only have this gitignore modified, and I'm going to remove vscode from here. Okay, and let's just write it out and then clear. Let me delete the terminal and start again. Now this time, if I take a look at git status, you will see this time we have this .vscode as well. And because we don't have that in our local gitignore file, it is going to read that as well, that this vscode file, like settings.json, should go into the repository. But again, if I put that into this global gitignore, and close, do git status now. So now every time you create a new project, if you're working just yourself, then you don't really have to worry about these common files. I usually put this node modules folder into the global gitignore, so I don't have to worry about it. Usually when you create a new project, you use some sort of CLI, which automatically comes with this gitignore file and then have a common files. That was a quick tip. Hope you liked the video. If you did, subscribe to the channel and I'll speak to you guys in the next one. Cheers.